I don't know if you saw any of the pictures from after, but it's a nasty little gash on his head.
Yeah,
it was a toolbox. They used the toolbox quite a bit,
which was interesting.
And
they used like the tools inside.
That was the only thing that I was a little. I felt maybe they used the actual toolbox a little too much.
The box itself.
The box itself.
Yeah.
The shot of Punk hitting McIntyre with the toolbox.
Yeah, that was a good.
The one that busted him open.
That was a good
was
time.
a good
and
moment.
Whenever they like grabbed like the wrenches and like digged in, that
Punk was
brutal.
hitting him with the wrench, or McIntyre was hitting Punk with the wrench.
It was both.
It was both. It was violent. And you saw Drew McIntyre. You see that spot where he goes for the Claymore. Punk moves out of the way, and then he lands on the steel steps.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I also want to point out, before he did that, he grabbed like that the bag.
The bag that we see.
And pours all those beads on top
for the bracelet.
And then because Drew McIntyre wanted to bring that into it, he gave Punk enough time to recover so he could dodge that Claymore onto the steel steps.
Yeah.
Which
and then
it was crazy.
The match, so I like how they stayed inside the cell.
Yeah.
I think going outside of the cell should that should be for special moments. You shouldn't always expect them to go out of the cell in a Hell in a Cell match.
And also, it was the main. If it was the main event, then maybe. But if it's like in the beginning of the show, then maybe
I felt like it was appropriate for them to stay inside.
Yeah.
To keep that violence contained, I felt like it.
I feel like it added more violence that they didn't go outside.
Yeah.
That's just like my opinion.
But Punk